This week, the Garces Rams
take on the Tehachapi Warriors.
Kicking off from KERO 23 ABC Studios in Bakersfield, it's time for 23 Yardline. Brought to you by the three-way automotive giant. Big selection, small prices. Young & Nichols Law Firm, always for the people. Coldwell Banker Preferred, we never stop moving. Bakersfield College, because great education means great employees. And Carl's Jr., just the way it is. Get ready, football fans. There are no timeouts left, and the ball is on the 23-yard line.
Yes, it's week 2 of the playoffs, and welcome to our season finale of the 23-yard line. I'm your host, Preston Mitchell, and for the final time this year, I bring you the best high school football in Kern County. Now, the Chevy three-way tailgate party is rolling, and my man Chris here is going to get gone with the helmet cam. Now, let's go into the locker room to see some of Friday's playoff action. Centennial got a reprieve as the 9th seed when head coach Brian Nixon ejected in the team's first-round win over Clovis West and initially suspended for a second-round game, was reinstated in time to face top-seeded Bakersfield High. The Drillers were on a 10-game winning streak. 7-0 Drillers in the first, and Centennial quarterback Joe Bresson threw for 15 yards in the first meeting of the teams last month, but he'll get that and more when he connects with Zach Clayton on the catch and run for 80 yards. And we're all tied at 7. The fireworks in this one are just beginning. To the third now, and Centennial is rolling with a 35-21 lead, but make that 42-21 when Bryce Royal, who rushed for 217 yards and 2 TDs, crosses the goal line to increase their lead. To the fourth now, and Centennial is still in control, 42-21, but the Drillers' Jeremiah Reddick cuts into this deficit with a touchdown run, 42-28 Centennial. And after a Chris Hannibal TD to cut the BHS deficit to 42-35, Hannibal hits Kevin Hayes, who holds on and completes the 45-yard score. Hannibal threw for 220 yards and ran for another 215. We're tied at 42. Still tied with less than a minute to go, and Hannibal is going up top to guess who? Hayes. He makes the catch, plays some shake and bake with a would-be tackler, and high steps his way to the end zone to complete the 65-yard scoring toss with 47 seconds to play. BHS goes up 49-42. Bresson threw for 304 yards, but was sacked by Reddick to end the Golden Hawks' final hope to tie things. Bakersfield with a miracle finish and a 49-42 victory.
They're clutch. You know, they are guys that we could count on to make big plays, and Chris and the other kids did a great job of setting that stuff up.
Second half, we just thought, this is our last chance. This is our last opportunity. When we go out there, we're going to leave everything on the field. And that's what we did.
All was a spite. It's all I'm speechless right now. I have nothing to say. We fought. We wanted it. Our quarterback, Chris Hannibal, told me, okay, well, I got you. So I was like, I got you too. So we just try to go out and play defense at the end. We try to make big plays, and that's what happened.
We're back, and the Garces Rams have graced us with their presence tonight in the house. And you know what? The Rams had a hard-fought playoff win last night. Next Friday night, they take on Nemesis Tehachapi. And I'm here with running back Nick Vilawald. Nick, Tehachapi presents some problems. They are a tough squad. Talk to me about how you guys plan on handling them.
We're now defensive line just got to work hard. They have a really good running game. Just got to work hard to have a good week of practice.
You know, last night was a high-scoring game. You guys buckled down in the second half. Defensively, what was the difference in the second half defensive scheme as it turned to the first half?
They made a little adjustments on the D-line, got some stunts in there, had good pressure, and our coverage is doing great.
You know, Coach John Roberts has preached to you guys, I know, competition. You come to compete every week. What are some things that he's really stressing now that the playoffs are here?
Playoffs, just work hard, compete every day at practice. Just work hard and do what you need to do.
Now, Tehachapi is a solid squad. You guys have defeated them earlier this year, but it's the playoffs. The pressure ratchets us up. Talk to me about the difference between the regular season and the playoffs now.
It's just a lot of pressure, going out there. You don't have another chance. It's the last chance. It's playoffs. You lose, you go home.
Nick Vilawald, thank you for joining us, and good luck next week against Tehachapi. Give it up for the Garces Rams and Nick Vilawald. Now let's go to the locker room for some more playoff action. The last time we saw Liberty They were defeated soundly by Bakersfield in the team's season finale. And after a bye last week, they returned to action. Last night they met Fresno Bullard. Second quarter, 14-0 Bullard when Liberty's Corbin Jounty goes up the middle for the 9-yard scoring run. The missed extra point left the Patriots trailing 14-6. Still in the second when Liberty quarterback Cody Renz fakes the handoff, goes around the right end, makes a cutback, and he'll complete the 19-yard touchdown run. The two-point conversion tied things at 14, but the Knights proved to be too much for the Patriots. Liberty was eliminated by Bullard, 42-21. The Hatshepsut fans were excited to host Sunnyside. 14-0 Sunnyside in the first, but the Warriors' Marcus Curiel cuts the deficit in half with this 3-yard scoring run, 14-7 Sunnyside. Still in the first, into Hatshepsut's Adam Bullard throws the option pass downfield to a wide-open Corey Lang for the score. The missed extra point left the Warriors trailing by 1, 14-13. Tied at 21 in the third when Curiel goes over to put the Warriors up 27-21. 28-27 Sunnyside in the fourth when Curiel takes the handoff, spins off tacklers, maintains his balance, continues to fight, spins some more, and gets loose to finish the spectacular touchdown run. Curiel ran for 147 yards, and Tehachapi held off Sunnyside to advance 35-28. And for our athlete of the week, we go back to the big matchup between Centennial and BHS, where the Drillers' Kevin Hayes proved to be the difference, and his team's come-from-behind 49-42 win over the Golden Eagles. In the fourth quarter, the sophomore caught the tying and eventual game-winning touchdown passes to cap an improbable comeback from a 3-touchdown deficit. Bakersfield's Kevin Hayes, our athlete of the week. Could Garces perform well with the top seed in the second round, and Frontier took on the second seed in Division II. The Chevy Three-Way tailgate party is rocking, and Chris is going to take us to the break with the helmet. Oh yeah, 23-yard line. We'll be right back.